Hello, Brian.
Hello, Mike.
How
And
are you?
hello, CCA.
Hello, everybody
Yeah.
that's listening now or soon or later.
So this is Mike James to what's my video right? Real life left, right? I don't know.
And Brian
Mike James.
Kohatsu.
Hello, guys. We are CCA members, just like yourself. Mike, you want to explain a little bit about what this is that they are watching?
Yeah, so we've been talking as a group and everything, and thought, you know what? One of the important things with CCA is, well, we want to focus on faith, fellowship, and encouragement. But one of the ways to do that is make sure that we're communicating clearly and regularly with everybody. So this is just a way for us to be able to communicate what the CCA leadership is thinking about and some of the other important things coming up, or whatever other CCA related news is available. So we wanted to have a podcast that just was one place that people could kind of go and get that. So we're thinking about doing this about once a month or so. So right now we're talking about the first Wednesday of every month. So that's today. And then when's the next one, Brian?
It'll be October 6th will be the next Wednesday, or the first Wednesday of next month will be the 6th. So, Mike and I are not in leadership at all. We are just messengers. Also, this podcast it's not Mike and I. It's going to be a variety of different people all the time. We're just kind of getting it kicked off for everybody.
Yeah. In fact, if you have ideas or if you're interested in being a part of the podcast, let us know. I think the easiest way right now is just put it in the comments here. But also, if you have other ideas or things you want to hear discussed on the podcast, all of that stuff, you can always send an email to info@christiancomedyassociation.org. Or like I said, put it in the comments here on the Facebook page and so forth.
Correct. .org.
.org, not .com.
Yes.
I think the .com goes right to the Facebook page. I think, I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah, you want to go to christiancomedyassociation.org, info@christiancomedyassociation.org. And we're excited. We're excited that there's going to be a regular stream of information coming out. There are some other kind of cool things that have been discussed, maybe some regional events, and of course next year's bigger live event. And so we want to make sure we're getting everybody's input on all of that stuff. And we will have more news on those things on the next podcast in a month.
Yes, this podcast currently not that exciting.
No.
It's just this is what's going to happen. This is what's coming up. This is what we hope that's going to happen. And just to get you excited to understand that CCA is very much wanting to reach out to you and hear from you and keep these line of communications open to everybody.
Yep. I do want to mention that if you weren't able to watch the retreat live, those videos are still available right now. As I understand it, they will not be available forever. So there will be a term. I'm not sure what that time frame is. But so if you get a chance, make sure you go out and check those out while they're still up.
Yeah. And if I've done this correctly, Mike, let's see. Oops, sorry, meant to add that up there.
Yeah, there you
Christian
go.
Comedy Association, ChristianComedyAssociation.org, and you'll see there is a click here button to go watch those videos.
Yes.
And again, I think as of right now, probably I'm assuming through the end of the month is probably the safe bet to say that those videos will be up and watch. And actually, we've had close to 15. It's over 1,500 people have logged on and watched and viewed. And so if you missed out any part of that, or if you did watch it and you want to watch it again, feel free to go back and re-review. There was a lot of great testimonials, information on there. If you did, Mike, you were there. You were actually part of it. You were part of it.
I was. Well, so Brian actually did a lot of the behind the scenes tech stuff that people didn't see him, but saw the results of his work. And yeah, and I was part of that too. And then I actually did speak during it. But it was fun. It was really great. You guys, if you haven't seen it, definitely go back and see. There's 4 sessions. 2 on one day and 2 the next day. They were fantastic. We were really excited about it. And as Brian said, we had so many people able to see it and be a part of it. You know, the retreat that we had planned to do live this year had pretty limited number of people sign up for it because the timing and, you know, the way the world is right now and all that, there were a lot of limiting factors, but we were able to do so much more doing it live. So I'm pretty excited that God was able to work his magic and kind of get us to that point where so many more people were able to be blessed by it.
Yeah, the outreach to just way more people. I mean, mathematically, I can't figure it out at the moment, but it was 1,000 times more, Mike, I think.
Yeah, I'm using Windows calculator here, and it says 2.3 million times more people saw it online than would have shown up.
There you go. You can't fight with the math there. So
That's right.
That was a true blessing of the whole event, was just really that outreach to so many people that just haven't ever been to any CCA event ever, or haven't gone in a long time, or have never been just for whatever reason haven't been able to go. Hopefully too, using the technology like we are now, a little bit more outreach to more people. Hopefully that's coming. And the plan is not for this to be the norm. We still do want to get together in person because there's so many great people out there. So we want to make sure we all stay connected, but this is at least a tool we can use to network. So
yeah, the idea for this podcast again is just to make sure everybody's staying plugged in and aware of what's happening and having kind of an official outlet of information. But again, put in your comments or whatever you need to, or whatever you feel like you want to give us some advice. By the way, I had come up with a brilliant idea of calling this podcast CC Hey. I've gotten a lot of negative feedback about that, which I think is a great name, but whatever. So if you have a great name for the podcast, share that with us too.
And remember, CC Hey was already taken and already rejected. So if you got an idea. CCA Podcast, pretty good. That's a pretty good holder, I think, for now, Mike.
Yeah, the CCA Podcast, we call it that.
Yeah. But again, all the upcoming podcast episodes will be way more exciting and informative than this one. But we just wanted to give you a taste to kind of get you get your feet wet here and kind of see what it's going to be about.
Yep. So. Well, thanks. And again, if you're interested in participating in any way or whatever, I think Brian and I will be doing the next one just to kind of keep the momentum going. But then beyond that, we've got other guest speakers, we've got other guest hosts, we've got other people kind of lined up to do some of this. So if you want to be involved in any way, let us know.
Yep, absolutely. All right. And again, one more time, just because we're already here, Christian Comedy Organization Association.org. It's a mouthful. Yeah. There it is. Make sure you go back. And if you didn't see the retreat reset, you can go check that out. And remember.
And that website is another good location to get the latest information from us. It's obviously just information that we are officially putting out, or that the CCA is officially putting out. So, okay.
Very good. All right. And
thanks, guys.
Big closing, Mike.
I don't have my dancing shoes on. Otherwise, I had a whole thing figured out, but we'll do that next time.
All right. We'll put that fancy intro that you spent all that time on again for the ending. All right.
There you go. All right.
Until then,
thanks,
we'll
guys.
see you guys.